Welcome back to another episode of Macklife. I'm Steve Makovic. This is Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you for joining us again.
Always.
So, obviously, she's going to be one of our main characters on this. She is part of the crew, and I'm very happy to have her.
Lost my chapstick already.
She'd lose her head if it wasn't attached to her body, but that's okay.
I probably would. I won't lie.
That is okay. It is now Friday night, about 8 o'clock. We decided to film one of these real quick. We're going to be going out tonight later on, hitting up the bars.
Per usual.
Yeah, as usual, every weekend. Friday nights are usually our night.
I won't lie. It's mostly because of the fact that in Buffalo there's nothing else to do when it's cold.
Extremely true. Otherwise, if it was a Friday night during the summer, I'd be out in the car. I'd be at the beach.
We'd be at Lancaster. We'd be anywhere. Anywhere but sitting here right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate wintertime here. And we finally got snow. Yes, we didn't. We had a green Christmas.
We did. Actually, it was 60 degrees and sunny.
Yeah.
It was actually the first sunny day in a long time.
I drove the Camaro Christmas
I know
Day.
you did.
I was out blowing donuts. Great.
Which is hilarious because I would prefer my Christmases like that, but I live in the wrong state in town.
True. Very true.
But we did get like a whole 2 inches, and it's like 10 degrees outside.
I'm just really sad that I had to put the car away. That was the worst part.
I mean, I expected it to have to happen at some point. I actually expected you to have it out today because it was like sunny.
Nope, not with the white shit. The salt, not with the salt. I won't do it with the salt.
That's the smart move.
Yeah,
because what's her face doesn't wash the car.
What's that? Oh, my cleaner?
Yeah, she doesn't wash the car. She just cleans the inside.
That's right, yeah. No, she doesn't wash it. And it's like, I'm not going to be out there power washing it right now. Fuck that. Ugh, done with that.
It's like 10 degrees outside. It's too cold to be doing that.
Yeah, it's cold out. So you know what's great is like I did wash it last week right before I parked it. So I was like, oh, perfect. So she's just sitting in there all clean. Next nice day, I'll get it out. We'll get it out. I would like to get a lot more footage of that. What I wanted to do was a roaming podcast and going out and just kind of fucking around in town. But
should have done that when it was warm out.
Yeah, I mean, I should have, but I don't know.
There we go.
But it's always cool. So how's your New Year's been?
Same as always.
Yeah, it's like it was kind of hyped up, and I felt like New Year's came and went, and like things are just like
back to normal
and quiet.
Because we had a bomb ass New Year's Eve and New Year's morning.
I remember half of it.
I know. That's why I screamed.
Fucking shit,
the other
dude.
half of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. This whole week, videos have been being sent to me that I didn't even know.
That's never good.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I did that. Oh, that's how I got home? Yeah, that was fucked up. It is what it is, though. I mean, that's what happens when you drink a whole bottle of Jack, though.
And you asked me, you legitimately, I didn't drink the whole bottle, and there's fucking, your own Snapchats have you with the entire bottle in your mouth while your sister's talking into her Patron bottle. Hello?
Hello? How the fuck is a Patron bottle a selfie?
Better answer, how did a Patron bottle end up costing $400?
Yeah, that bottle of Jack was like $250.
You know that I knew that was going to happen. It was part of the thing that said you had to buy 2 bottles.
That was insane.
I would ask for the cheapest bottles of liquor and then bought the rest of the
New Year's, man. Give me the good shit.
For $400?
That's probably what she thought. That's what I thought. Fuck it. It's just money.
It caught me off guard. She was like, yo, I'm all about that. I'm like, and then you two.
It's just money.
You two walked out with your bottles.
I did. And then when we walked out, there was a wall of police officers. Holy shit, I never dropped a bottle so fast in my life.
It was almost empty. It was okay. Chrissy's wasn't empty, and she got home with hers.
Then I remembered afterwards that town has open container law anyway, so I would have been just fine. But, like, I don't know. I'm holding a bottle.
And you weren't driving, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, there's, like, 15 cops standing there. Yeah, you automatically get nervous.
Literally, Brett looked at me. He's like, is this normal for you guys? He's like...
Not now.
I was like, as much as what we've done tonight is normal, like under a table at midnight... Or that's gonna be a podcast in itself.
Yeah, people are just gonna come to watch the dynamic of that.
It's gonna be
about a year until I find a piece of property and build a brand new 40 by 80 pole barn, which I'm gonna put a bar and a stage and a podcast studio on a second floor, and a full functioning auto shop in. Yeah, so.
And to not fix anything because you don't like fixing things.
No, I'm thinking about hiring somebody to come and fix the cars.
Why does it not surprise me? You hire somebody.
Yeah, that's all I do is hire people.
I know it is.
I'm always hiring.
You don't do anything.
No, fuck that. Why would I?
TikTok.
Who invited it?
Speedy Smith.
Speedy Smith.
Yep.
All right, what's up, Speedy
TikTok.
Smith?
He's not even on TikTok. Well, I'm not even on TikTok Live, and he sent that shit to me. He literally asked me earlier.
I was going to go. Actually, I was talking to Troy and Pat about going.
Could you imagine if the two of us show up at Rednecks and... Bro.
It's not about imagining. It's when.
But can you imagine the catastrophe of the two of us being at Rednecks and Paychecks?
Oh, it's going to be a good fucking time.
It's going to be a disaster. I'm going to lose you. I can see it coming. You're going to disappear at some point. I'm going to be like, I lost Steven.
Just put a beeper on me.
You're going to have to make sure your location.
Fucking tracking.
I'm going to make you swallow an air tag.
Yeah. It's probably a really good idea. But that shit only lasts for like 2 days, so
that's
you got
fine.
2 days
We need
of tracking.
14th to the 17th.
Yeah, you got like 2 days of tracking.
If I lose you and can't find you in 2 days, and if I lose you in Texas, I'm flying home on your own.
Oh.
Clear things up about your life.
Is
that what we were talking about on this podcast?
That's what we were supposed to talk about on this podcast.
Bro, I don't know why we're not. I'm all about your life. This is always a good time for me.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Where are we starting?
Wherever you want. Whatever makes you comfortable.
Wait, there's a comfortable spot in my life?
Not these chairs, that's for sure.
Oh, I know. You know.
I mean, I'm actually not bad right now, but I also can sit Indians now. You look completely uncomfortable in these chairs.
I'm actually fine. You're fine with that.
Because here's the thing. Here's what you have to remember. 95% of men at your age, minus you, you're the 5%, already have children.
True.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
True.
7. I can't tell you how many men nowadays literally like, so you don't have kids? And I'm like, no. Like, why? I'm like, I never wanted kids and now I can't have them. And they're like, oh, well, do you mind I have kids? I'm like, it's abnormal for a man your age to not have children. Yeah, it literally is. I don't know.
Fucking abnormal.
I don't know how you don't have children with your
We're going to stop that right there.
I don't know how you don't. Mind you, your relationships specify why you don't. Do you have a 20-year-old roaming the round somewhere? Probably.
No. I don't have kids because, I mean, I was into very committed relationships.
No, I meant like a 20-year-old, which would mean like 20 years ago.
20 fucking years ago I had a kid?
No, it's possible.
Does the math even add up to that?
Yeah, because here's the thing.
So what is it that we should talk about in subjects of... Obviously, we're talking about my history, your history, our history. So many people that have been like asking questions about you and I.
Correct. People get very confused that we are dating.
Yes, they are very confused, and we are not dating. As much as I love you,
why do you always beat me?
You are my best friend. It's all good. No, we are not dating. She's actually very supportive of me trying to find the right one of what it is that I'm looking for. Yep. But we just make really good friends. We just go out. We have a really good time.
And I get people see how we vibe on camera. People see, like we discussed last time. You two,
what they want to see.
Everybody sees us out and like, you two are dating. No.
Nope. We're just very comfortable and open with each other, I would say.
Which is how I am with all of my friends.
Yeah.
It's just nobody sees me out with them like they see me out with you.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about what my next plan is. We're gonna go into like what it is that I'm planning on doing, like moving forward. So obviously, I'm gonna take this podcast to the next level.
Yes.
I'm getting ready to get into restaurant club reviews,
hanging out places. Certain
yes,
things.
I'm ready to start actually talking about what there is to do in Buffalo. And that is a big thing that I'm after is like the dating scene and the going out scene and what there is to do and where to go.
Going down to Elmwood, and I appreciate you trying to get out of our regular realm.
Moving on, we need to find new places to go. And the other thing that I think that we're going to do with this is that we're going to start hitting up a lot of like, we need to research other areas. I'm tired of it being the same transit, yings, bullshit, all this stuff.
I mean, I don't have to
go
far. It's not like everybody else goes far. Nobody else.
Hold on. Hello, Macklife.
Hi.
What's going on? What?
What are you doing?
I'm filming a podcast.
How do you always fucking answer me when you're filming?
Well, because what fun would it be if we didn't?
Right, exactly. You're live here on Macklife.
Oh my god, hi.
Like, you ventured out to Wales, and I was surprised.
I'm going to start venturing out to
No,
everywhere.
I will never make that drive again.
Why?
It's a good time. It
was a good time.
Wales Center Hotel is one of my all-time favorite places in the entire world.
I actually do like it. It is a pretty good place to go. I don't give a fuck. Distance don't matter.
I don't know if it's popping on a Friday. I was there on a Saturday.
You know what the other idea that I came up with is what they should do? I don't understand why bars, and I know they're going to be like, well, no one's going to go there if they can just check it. Well, that's too fucking bad. You better put together a better bar. But like, why is it that I can't go on my phone and look at a bar
and see how many people are there?
To see it live.
That would be helpful.
French pub used to do that.
Because in all seriousness, I wouldn't go to transit half the times. Because I don't want to... Let me rephrase that. I don't want to go to transit when it's popping.
You want to do in the opposite. And that's the thing is that...
Because here's the thing.
It does work in both directions.
I won't even lie to you. If it's popping, like tonight, you know why it's popping?
Why?
It's got an older band, and there's older people.
Right.
Older than me. And
but you know what? Some old person will look at me like...
Yes! Facts. And I'm okay with that.
I gotta go there.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
it needs to show me what band or what music is playing. And then
it's not just that bar, it's like all bars.
Exactly.
Like, I should be able to look at any bar,
every bar should
live
tell me
feed,
if it's
see what's going on there.
Yes, because
so I can find what I'm looking for.
If I see a band...
We are diving into, where are we going to take this podcasting? What? We'll get to that. We're going to get to that in a minute. We're going to get to that. All right, so we're diving into...
We will take this podcast wherever you want because we have no shame.
We don't have any shame. And, like, right now, we are just getting all of our technical stuff up to date. By the way, podcasting is extremely expensive to get into. I've dumped a ton of money, which we just got a drone and
speaking of which,
more mics.
Side note, did you ever get an email back from that person?
The radio station that wants to interview us after our first launch. Thank you for all the love that you guys gave us. Really, we really appreciate that.
We did great.
Really, we did do good. The reviews and the pretty much the hits, the love, the views, the fact that my media cast in the background makes a lot of noise. My fucking crew's a joke,
bro.
They're all flipping me. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for sharing and liking. And I woke up literally to 9 fucking friend requests like the next day to a whole bunch of people. It was crazy.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's the messages. And because of you guys, we got a request from a radio station that's in Rochester on FM. It's actually number 3 in Rochester that shot us a call and wants to do an interview on our podcasting because they think that we're actually going to go somewhere with this. So they want to do a live one, I guess. And I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm a little nervous about it, but it's like at the same time, it's like, fuck it, bring it on. You know what? Take it. I'm going to take it.
I mean, I don't see why you would fail at it. It'd be fine.
I think it's going to go great. I mean, I'm excited about it. I guess that they were going to show us some tips and shit and on top of it. And they want to pretty much just do a live interview on it and figure out what we're all about. So I'm excited for that.
We are nothing but a good time.
A fucking good time.
Always hit up on Friday.
Fuck. Fridays are the best, man.
And then
they're the best. Saturday nights, I just want to have in-house parties.
But we always end up out on Saturdays, tearing it up worse than Fridays.
I think last weekend we had an in-house party on Saturday.
Correct, but it was also New Year's Eve, and we knew we had VIP for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, so that did screw us up.
We were prepared to not go out Saturday night. Sunday was going to be bomb.
And yet we still got fucked up Saturday night.
No, actually, Saturday night we didn't.
No, we were playing beer pong and shit here.
No, Friday. That was Friday, because Saturday we ended up at the Nickel Creek. Old Nickel Creek, whatever the heck it is now. I forgot what it is. It was just 4 of us. But we definitely went home early compared to what we normally do. Yes.
Normally, yeah, we got home at 12:30.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah.
I looked at you, I said, yo, we have a long night tomorrow. Let's go home.
Yeah. And I don't remember getting home New Year's. I don't remember fucking what I did.
Then
all I
it
know
just means we had a damn good time.
Yeah, Snapchat was bad.
When you have to go on the next morning on Snapchat and apologize.
You know when you
That's my favorite Steven moment is when he realizes he has to apologize the day after. He's like, I have to get my life together. And I'm like,
yeah, for fucking 3 days. You know what's funny though? I'm like,
I was sitting here that next morning and you're like, I apologize on Snapchat, and I hadn't even seen it. So I purposely brought it up and he heard himself and he's like, so embarrassed.
You know what I got mad at? I deleted so many Snapchats and I was like, they don't delete. People still seen them. I was mad. I'm like, bro, did you see what you did? I'm like, yeah. Fuck,
I screenshot it.
I know all about it. I'm fucking mad.
I have my own, but I screenshot.
Do you know how many videos I didn't post?
Trust and believe, I do know.
A lot.
I know.
A lot. You know, at one point we were under a table. They were eating grapes, and I was like, we were having a meeting under the table.
I have
at
a video
Mister's.
I have a video on my phone of that I did not post on Snapchat. I came up under you, and you like turned around and you're like, oh fuck, you got up and walked away. Because it was almost like you weren't sure why you were under the table.
I
either.
wasn't sure. I don't know. I just seen them under the table. I'm like, you know what? That seems like a fucking fun place to go right now. Let's go to the table. We only got VIP. We're on stage in front of everybody, but let's go to the table.
I won't
Fuck
lie.
it.
I didn't know anything about the 12 grapes, and I've seen nothing but all of that shit on TikTok all week long.
All I know is like the next morning I get, you didn't do laundry, did you? I'm like, why? They're like, because you'll wash away someone in your life that's important to you or some shit. I'm like, what? Yeah, straight up.
These things that people say are absurd.
Yeah, I mean it's wild. It's wild what these what people like believe in, and I can't believe where this is going already and how fast it's blowing up. How many people that we've already reached, and I mean I have people in different states and shit that are reaching out to me already.
I had over.
Do you want to take a guess at how many views we had?
It had
on
to be
that one
absurd
video?
because mine was absurd.
13,000.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
13,000.
Yeah.
It's been up for 3 days.
Actually, I have 7,000 on mine. And I actually purposely, you know what's funny? Did you notice I didn't just accept the one that you tagged me in? I reposted it.
I didn't notice because I'm kind of technologically stupid. So like I said, the love that you guys gave, I didn't expect
I
any of that.
reposted it, so it was completely separate from what you tagged me in. So I didn't allow the tag that you tagged me in, the video you tagged me in, I didn't allow it to go to my feed.
Okay. All right.
I reposted your tag, so that way it started a fresh tag on my Facebook.
That's insane.
So 17,000
Wow.
people watched that.
That's amazing.
That
like I said,
Facebook.
this is all extremely like new to me. So it's a new journey for me, and like I said, I just thank you so much again for the love and everything that you guys have gotten.
New to the whole social media thing.
I'm extremely new to this.
I have TikTok, and I've had TikTok for 3 years, and
I've had Snapchat for like 7 months.
Yeah, he's definitely he's new to the whole thought process of like
All of
TikTok
it.
Live
All of
and
it.
how many people I have following me and where they come from.
Yeah.
Please stop having sex with broke men is completely legitimate hoodie that someone should wear.
Moving on. Yeah, you know what? Throw me that.
Those
Throw me
those
that. Just toss
actually
me
might
that.
be out.
Toss me that.
Those might be out. Those are not it. Those
All right.
are not it.
This is the ugliest shoe I've ever
Those
seen in
are
my
not
fucking
it, babe.
life. I mean, look at this.
I
mean,
enjoy studs. I enjoy studs. That is
Sure.
not
She
it.
had on last week.
This
Those
is
are
the
not it.
ugliest shoe I've ever seen
That
in
is
my
not
life.
it. We got to get you out of them shoes.
Yeah, burn these, please.
Like I
Quickly.
have combat boots. I have boots.
a ton of them.
But you need some
Yes, I do. Thank
Dress
you.
sneakers.
I need another drink and
yes.
ice.
There's
Yes,
wine in the
please.
fridge, I believe, unless you finished it off.
No, I didn't finish it. I did not finish it. Yeah, we're just making drinks, getting fucked up. It's all good. It's all good. So
right there.
our next move. So now seeing that we are blowing up and we are getting there very quickly. So we're gonna do that interview. We will be live in all of Rochester, so they will be able to hear us, and we're gonna take off from there.
It's okay. I got more in the car.
I'm really excited to see where that takes us on our next step.
I know you're like, I did not expect this, and I said, well, I told her I was going to post it everywhere, and that's really not that hard for the world to find it.
I didn't expect any of that. I did not expect for
I
us
told
to
you
just.
I had 20,000 followers on TikTok followers.
Well,
on
I mean, I
TikTok.
get that, but
Followers.
like a lot of those views were all local.
They usually are. I think he friend requested you on Facebook because he was like, you two. He bragged to my father that bragged to my mother about how well that podcast went.
I literally went into the store today. I went to go get some groceries. I know. Call the newspaper.
Wait.
I went into a grocery
where
store.
Tops is?
Yes.
You know where
yes,
Tops is?
Yes.
What?
I went to a grocery
What?
store today. I bought some fucking groceries. Yes, I did. I actually walked into that bitch. And I'll tell you what. I was walking out, and the cashier recognized me.
Did she?
Yes, I'm not even kidding. I had no idea who it was, and she recognized me. She goes, "Wait a minute, you're that podcast guy." And I'm like,
Yo, what up?
"What?
What up?
Really? Like seriously? Like you recognize me?" And she's like, "Yeah, you guys did great on that." And I'm like, She goes, I really like the car. I really like your car. I was like, she goes, I actually recognize it because you used to come up. I used to come and get groceries when I rarely did over the summer, like 2 or 3 times.
I would go grocery shopping for you over the summer.
Yes, I know. So literally, she's like, I seen your Camaro, and then I seen it in the podcast video for a quick clip, and she's like, I love that car, and she's like, you guys did a great job, and I'm like, wow, that's fantastic, and it just made me feel so great that like.
Also awkward. Did it not feel? Because I swear to you, every time someone's like, yo, you have. You're like TikTok famous, and I'm like, I'm what?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying, and it's like I stood there and I just was like, hi. Like I don't know how to deal with that right now.
I'm a normal human. I don't know what you mean. I'm nothing but myself. And that's all you'll ever find on this podcast.
I'm just a guy who likes cars, who likes to fuck off, who likes to go out and have a good time, but also I'm smart with what I do. That's all it is, man. I work hard.
I'm glad one of us is. Because it ain't me.
Good.
It ain't me.
Good. But
that's what I think everybody enjoyed is the fact that we are complete polar opposites.
Yeah, no, definitely. We are.
We're polar opposites in a weird way because at the same time we're the exact same.
We are.
The way you function is not the way I function at all.
I'm more like the,
I wing in the entirety of my life and you cannot wing anything. The last week, Friday, when you messaged me that you were having everybody over.
Yeah.
And it was like, you're like, at 8 p.m. I was in my pajamas. I was ready for bed. And you're like, yo, you coming over? I'm like,
fuck.
Sure.
All right.
I was on the phone with Joe and I was like, yo, yeah, bet. I'll be there in like an hour.
Yeah, you were. You just showed up. Yeah, it was a good time.
And that's just but that's the difference between us. I'm down to the minute what was planned.
Used to. Now I don't give a fuck.
You kind of wing it.
I just let it
You kind of, like, you did get a hold of Chrissy. You haven't
put 3 of these in me, and I'm out the door.
Facts. It's a wing it then. Mm-hmm. Until then, and like earlier when you called your sister, and you're like, "Yo, what's the plan?" And she was just waking up. You're like, "What do you mean you're just waking up?"
I know, right?
We need
like
a plan.
seriously,
we need a plan of attack here.
Are you kidding me? Get the fuck up. Let's go. Like I'm ready.
And I just texted you. I'm like, "Yo, 6-ish." Speaking of,
I'm going to my bed.
We were here Tuesday, and you know what we failed to do for like the 500th time in a row is go get Taco Tuesday at Blackwater.
Oh, yeah. We are due. Hey. So everyone knows this
Taco
Tuesday, we're all going to Taco Tuesday at Blackwater this Tuesday.
So Steven can get his meat and lettuce tacos with ketchup.
No lettuce. Fuck the lettuce. Lettuce-less.
Yeah, meat and cheese.
No, we're all doing it. We're all going to go.
I seen somebody post on Blackwater there for Taco Tuesday. I'm like, yo, Steven loves them tacos like somebody that, like a pregnant woman loves tacos. Like, he loves them tacos.
So everyone gets to know me a little bit. I'm a ketchup fanatic. Like, I put ketchup
actually
on
disgusting.
Yeah. There's 7 of them right now?
Yeah. So anytime anybody...
Listen.
So here's... Ladies, focus. If you want to date Steven, order him the most bland meal you can imagine. A fried chicken sandwich... with cheese.
Fried chicken sandwich. No lettuce, no
cheese,
tomato.
just
Sponsorship. Sponsorship.
If you don't ask the
Heinz
waitress.
Right here, sponsorship. We will take the sponsors, Heinz ketchup, tomato. We will literally do this right now. Like, I might as well put it out there because, like, you never fucking know. I didn't think we were going to get hit up by that radio station. What's next?
But ladies.
Bring it out. We're Chevy people here.
Ladies,
we love Heinz ketchup. Like, what is next? We are accepting sponsors right now.
Ladies, if you literally go out with this man, if he asks you for dinner, and you two go out for dinner, here's the best way to win over his heart. While he orders his meal, and then you see the meal coming out, because half the time the restaurants he takes you to will not have it on the table.
No, they're nice. Listen, I only do bougie places.
If you can, while they're setting the plate down, if you cut the waitress off while she's setting it down, say, we're going to need a bottle of ketchup, you will literally just win his entire heart.
Yo,
forever.
Fucking facts, man.
I'm well aware.
Facts.
I'm well aware.
Like, you know what's gonna be crazy?
Is the amount of ketchup bottles you're gonna see from women.
But I love it on my ham, man.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me though. Most men like ketchup on their ham sandwich.
Yo, you know who else did it though? Fucking Frank.
That doesn't surprise me.
Frank was like, yo, ketchup on ham is good. I'm like, Frank, thank you, bro. For real. Like,
it's a man thing.
Somebody finally defended me.
My father would do the same thing. I'm surprised your father doesn't use ketchup on his ham.
My dad?
Yeah. I feel like he would.
No, my dad's weird. I don't know. He's weird.
Compared to you? Weird. Compared to you?
No, he's normal compared to me.
Not even close.
Him being normal compared to me? I'm weird. He's more normal.
The amount of times your father said, when is the iPod coming out? And he meant podcast, and I was just sitting in the truck like, just don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I love your father and your mother. Which, by the way, like I told you,
when is the iPod coming out?
I was dying.
I'm like, Dad, that shit came out so 17 years ago. That shit is been out, yo. I think the copyright just expired, bro.
He kept his iPod going out.
When is it coming out? Dad, it's called the podcast.
But I'm like, who's staring at me? Like, it's so weird for me to see somebody in Alden. And I look over and your mom's like,
yeah, that's my mom right there.
I was so excited. And they're so excited to see her. I'm like, oh my God.
My mom, listen, I want to make this very clear for everybody. Like, very clear for the podcast. All right, we're going to get a little serious here. My parents have been happily married for 39 years or some shit. I probably got the number wrong. It's like 37, 38, 39, 40, fucking 500 years, whatever. They've been happily married. Is it 38 years? I think it's 38 years. They've been happily married. They've been together for fucking 44 years. I
don't doubt on it because my parents are the same.
My mom has only been with my dad.
My mother.
That's it, ever in her entire life.
Was just phenomenal. That is the old school that all of us are still looking for.
That's how I grew up.
Nobody's gonna find
that is how I grew up.
And my parents have
that's
been together.
What's normal to me.
My parents have been together 40 years.
That's fantastic, and so my parents have been together that long, and my mom is one of those over the top loving fucking people.
You know what she reminds me of? I won't even lie, and this is dead ass.
She reminds me of Kitty from that '70s show.
To me, anybody's mom who literally takes me in as their own child, you're now Mama Dukes because literally. You're not my mom too.
And that's my mom to everybody. Like, my mom loves you. My mom loves you. My mom loves
it's
her.
Just a thing.
Literally, she'll hit me up and she'll be like, oh, I talked to your mom today. I'm like, well, that's great because I fucking didn't yet.
That doesn't surprise. Which is also.
She's like, what the fuck?
It doesn't.
My mom is awesome. I love my mom very much. You know.
She's always down for a good time.
My mom is always down for a good time.
Facts.
She is ready to party. Which I want to listen. I want to put this out there.
Facts. Halloween, they both showed up dressed up. Yeah. Halloween, they both showed up.
They partied harder than everybody else. My dad was buying shots for everyone at the fucking bar.
Everybody.
My dad's like, shot. You want a shot? You want a shot? You want a shot? I'm like, Dad. Her and I, me and Carrie, we just met at this fucking wedding and we got shit faced as fuck.
And we that's honestly, that's literally
best friendship. Best friendship. She's out in Rochester, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, so I don't know. I can't remember if I told her or not that we got hit up by the radio station out there. Mm-hmm. And if you know what, I'm gonna tell you something, Carrie. Let me tell you something. When we come out there, fucking come hit me up, look me up, hit us up. We're gonna come out there.
Tell us where we need to go. We'll meet you.
Yes, I would love to meet you. We'll get a garbage plate while we're out there.
Bro.
Took the Bills gear off, went out. I was like, whatever.
No, it's the same wine.
There you go. So anyway,
it was just funny because he's like, yo, I party at home, but y'all party on a different level.
Oh fuck yeah, we party at a different level.
You said you guys had VIP and whatnot. He's like, he came here with no expectations. Like he told you, he didn't bring a dress shirt. I didn't tell him we were going out. I didn't tell him we were doing anything. And he was like, yo, y'all put a show on, and it wasn't even a show. It wasn't to impress him. That's just how.
No, it's just how we roll. It's how we roll. Like for all of you to understand, I've been getting a bunch of messages and emails. I've already gotten invites out to some parties. I've been invited to different other local podcast shows and shit like that.
I'm not fucking with you ever.
I remember that too.
Not fucking ever.
Yeah.
Never will I ever. The amount you made that human feel like nothing. Nothing. He couldn't even spit out his words fast enough to make himself sound remotely respectful. You shut him down so quick. Don't.
Well, problem.
Don't do that to.
I couldn't believe how quickly. I didn't even understand what he was saying.
You actually were genuinely asking. Hey, what's up? What'd you say?
Genuinely was like, what did you say?
It wasn't that I heard you.
Boom. And then because of that, security jumped in because they're friends of ours. I genuinely had no idea what was going on. Jenny, you gonna come say something into this for me?
Literally.
Come here. Come right around. Just say hello to everybody. This is Jenny.
This is the
Jenny. She does our productions.
Close to your vagina, not his dick.
Say hi.
I actually was on TikTok.
You got anything awesome to say? Hold on. Hey guys. Shh. This is Jenny's moment.
It's my moment.
This is Jenny, and she does the productions and our video feed and our lighting and our making sure that things are good. You kind of make sure everything works in the background.
Yep.
So we're giving a shout out to Jenny. Thank you, Jenny, so much for taking care.
Brother had said this. Then now he changed his mind, so he's going to do guys' night. And she said, "Yo, bet we're gonna go do girls' night."
Bet.
So it was.
No,
it,
it
Bet. Every time that word comes out, bet. You know something's fucking crazy
Fact.
about to happen.
Fact.
I'm not gonna lie. You
Girls'
said
night,
bet today.
Steven said, "Come to guys' night," right? I wanted nothing to do with it, so I stepped back, and it was like.
And here's what's funny. So Chrissy was in bed.
Where did that end up? The Luna Lounge.
Yeah. So Chrissy messaged me.
Fucking A,
I had told
man.
Chrissy I will be there. Still on this podcast, and none of this is gonna make it. None of
None
this.
of it's gonna make it. I'm gonna edit this all out.
Fuck the rest.